Hello guys, this is BDK of G3 Radio bringing you another Shogun 2 Total War Online battle. This is my 6th battle in the series and my enemy today is Greek Warrior. We're playing on the Forest Gully map and I'm standing at the top of the map here. This map design's really, it's the gully, it's a valley, so high ground's going to be important to get the best attack on your opponents. Just waiting for this to load. So yeah, I said I'll bring you some more this week, and I've waited right at the end of the week, but I've been a bit busy. My band's been confirmed to play a little mini festival in the Sunderland area, so I've been rehearsing like mad for that. Okay, I'll give you a quick look at my army. This is my general bodyguard unit, and behind him I have one unit of Yari Samurai, the spear unit. Then I've got my, the last battle I unlocked a veteran unit, and I called them Red Hot Yari Peppers. Basically all my veteran units are going to have one of my favourite band theme to them. See, these guys are yellow compared to my other guys who are red. Then my main infantry force is 3 units of Katana Samurai, and then up front I've got a single unit of Bow Samurai. Okay, let's go look at my opponent's army. My opponent, Greek Warrior, has numerous units of Yari Samurai and Yari Ashiguru. So 3 of each. And basically the spear units are going to be useful against my cav, and his main force of the samurai are going to be good against my sword units. Okay, and then this is his another unit of Yari Samurai, and then his general bodyguard. So my opponent's going to come straight on here and take this zone, which increases the melee attack and charge of all his units. Alternatively, I've gone to try and take this building, which gives a morale boost. Go and highlight it. I know, but this building gives you a morale boost of all your buildings. And then also, I saw that my opponent has no cav apart from his general, so I ran down here with my Red Hot Yari Peppers and going to try and take this workshop, which increases the armor and melee defense of all units. I had a problem with this because for some reason that one unit couldn't capture that, so I'll leave them here for a while, and while the 2 different armies try to get their different workshops. I'm just going to speed it up because this part of the battle was just all trying to capture our respective places. Okay, now that I see his guys moving down the hill after they've successfully captured this area, I've given up hope of capturing the workshop, so I'm going to bring my Red Hot Yari Peppers back. Also, I'm just waiting to have nearly finished this. Yeah, so now that I've captured this building, we both have a different bonus each from the buildings. And I'm going to move my guys along to here and try and get the hill advantage. Because I know I've got less melee units, so I don't want to charge down the hill and get stuck in this gully where I can be easily outflanked. So yeah, I've also sent my Yari Peppers down to try and distract his units, so I have time to get my guys across here and set up. As you can see, once I bring them down here, his units stop, and that gives me some more time just to get my units into position. Right, the guys are almost in position, and I've set my archers into loose formation, basically because I see that, well, to be honest, I could have had them in tight formation, but just personal preference. And you see, this unit of Yari cavalry has basically just halted his army because he doesn't want to get attacked by these guys. Only problem is he's kind of mixed up his lines between samurai and Shiguru, and of course all these are spear units, which means my cav's going to be pretty ineffective for the most part. So he's definitely come with an anti-cav army, and he's just going to try and swarm my melee force with his. Okay, now he's going to make the march up this hill. At this point I'm decided I'm going to get some fire away with my archers as soon as they come into range. Immediately put on the fire. I want to damage these guys' morale as soon as I can. Also at this point I see that I'm not quite on the steepest part of the hill, so I've moved my infantry line forward so I can get a better hill advantage. Also I see that a spear unit's coming up, and I was fearing he's going to try and make a attack on the cav when I wasn't watching. So in a second I want to move these guys across to here, and I want to try and come around and outflank them. You see his guys are moving up in the spear wall form. Sorry, no they're not. They're just moving up very slowly. I don't know why I didn't put them on run. At this moment he's just taking lots of losses. Now he's going to make the charge with his spears into my samurai. And now the melee fights begin. Also I've led a little attack on one of the spear units, but really I should have remembered those spear units and try and go around the back of them rather than just a straight charge. And you see I lost many of my units here. Okay, yeah, so I've moved my general bodyguard around. I'm hoping to try and get some flanking doing on these guys. And he's also bringing his general in at the same time. I've managed to rout his general straight away. No, sorry, not his general. These two units of Ashiguru. Just by that one charge from a general. I mean, you might not think the general's such a good unit, but he does give a massive morale boost to anyone in his area. I think that's one of the perks that I did after this battle, was giving them the ability to just increase the morale of anyone within his certain area, this blue line here. So yeah, basically I've broken his main infantry line now, and it's basically he hasn't got much left to do, because my sword are just destroying his spear units. His sword, it's like rock paper scissors. Sword beats spear, spear beats cav, and cav beats sword. So basically I think my opponent should have really brought some sword units, just because he didn't know what kind of unit I was having, but you want to kind of balance them. You don't want to just go all spears. I mean, if I'd brought all cav, he would have been in a great position, but I like to have a lot of sword units in mine. So now I'm just going to charge down his routing units, and I got the win there. So that was a win for me, and that means I'm still unbeaten, which is good. Also, after this battle, I unlocked another veteran unit of what were they? Yeah, Katana Samurai. So I should be using them in my next battle. And until then, I hope you enjoyed. This is BDK for GP Radio.